Hi everyone, Jared Wenzel, Executive Director of Sudan Church Partners, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on in the Nuba Mountains. So, as long as anyone can remember in the Nuba Mountains, there's been some form of war with the outside world. Going back to the 19th century with slave trading, 20th century, one iteration of civil war after the next. The 21st century, there's been bombing campaigns and etc. from the Arab regime in Khartoum. And so the Nuba people, they know war. They know war very well. But within the Nuba Mountains, there's also conflicts that arise between the tribes of the Nuba people. The Nuba people, they see themselves as members of a Nuba region, a Nuba people, and at the same time, they're members of their tribes. There's over 100 tribes in the Nuba Mountains that speak over 50 languages. And from time to time, these conflicts arise that between land disputes, resource issues. And so sadly, back in 2022, there was a big conflict between two large tribes that really took off, and that conflict led to tribal leaders calling and political leaders calling Bishop Dudu and asking him to facilitate peace workshops and peace talks between these tribes. And so since then, Bishop Dudu has been working with this original conflict in 2022 and then identifying other tribal conflicts in the region. And so he's been working primarily with tribal leaders, political leaders, religious leaders, both Christian and non-Christian, on how to facilitate these talks, to create awareness of basic de-escalation, basic just background of how to think about how to avoid conflict, and then looking at facilitating concrete talks between tribes on how to resolve these issues. So that work's been going on since 2022, but sadly, in the last couple of weeks, that conflict from 2022 has re-arose in a much larger scale with more tribes involved over land disputes, resource issues. And so, we've been heartbroken and devastated to hear this. Bishop Dudu has been elected by church leaders in the region, ministry leaders in the region, both Anglican and non-Anglican, to lead a peace and reconciliation committee. And so he's now going and negotiating with tribal leaders, with political leaders, and trying to restore peace, restore a ceasefire, restore cooperation between the groups. And so, I've been joining calls with Western NGOs and ministries that are trying to help support Ndudu and this committee's efforts. And we're just devastated at what's happening, and we would ask that you'd be joining us in prayer. The churches there have organized prayer meetings, fasting meetings, ways to just to really bring this to the Lord, and then they've been going and advocating for change in the region. So even today, there's a big meeting with political leaders in the region. And so I just ask you, please join us in prayer. We're praying for peace to be restored, both in the short term and in the long term, for there to be positive growth and development. And so these workshops that we're doing since 2022, they are absolutely essential. And now, as all of this happens, we're looking towards, wow, we really need to keep doing this and maybe even think about how to do it better, how to implement, how to develop it even more into the future. And so, please join us in prayer. We're so thankful for your support for the Nuba Mountains. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're so grateful for your support. God bless.